Today, the angels bring a message that illuminates the deepest secrets of a connection you carry in your heart. That bond that, even without explanation, seems to transcend time, logic, and even reality. They ask you to allow yourself to open your heart to this message, for there is something between you and this person that the universe whispers, something that only you can feel, even in the silence of moments. Their presence in your life is more than a coincidence. They are part of something greater, something destined to bring answers, transformations, and a kind of love that defies common barriers. This person, who holds a special place in your thoughts and undoubtedly in your heart, feels this connection with an intensity that sometimes also scares them. It's as if they are in an unconscious search to understand what exists between you. Every gesture, every exchanged glance seems to carry an invisible but real weight, attracting both towards a story written long, long ago, perhaps even before your souls encountered this life. The angel by your side reveals that this connection you feel is the same one pulsating inside this person, but like everything profound, it also brings challenges. There are moments when you may wonder why this feeling is so strong, why this person seems different from all the others who have crossed your path. They possess a magnetism that ignites something in your heart and awakens a series of questions, desires, maybe even fears. There are no coincidences in this union, and the angels want you to understand the truth behind it. This person feels something as deep as you do, but there is also something that prevents them from fully surrendering, an invisible barrier that both can feel, yet no one dares to mention. This something between you is like a mysterious veil that the universe keeps, a lesson to be unraveled only when both are ready. With each encounter, with each unspoken word, there is a greater force at play, bringing you closer and gradually revealing the purpose of this connection. And perhaps, in the midst of so much mystery, you are being guided towards something that goes beyond a simple relationship. The angels reveal that you and this person are destined to explore together the depths of true love, but this journey can only be completed with patience, courage, and above all, surrender. For a long time, this person has also felt involved by an inexplicable energy, a kind of nostalgia, as if their soul recognized in you something familiar, ancient, but at the same time new and challenging. They realize that being by your side is not like being with other people. It requires from them a depth that they may have never experienced before. This scares them, but at the same time, it attracts them. This duality between the desire to get closer and the fear of getting lost is what makes them hesitate. The angels see this fear and know that it is often what hinders the progress of this connection. But at the same time, it is what makes this journey so special and transformative. For this union to fully happen, both must face their own fears. The person in question is going through an intense internal conflict, trying to understand why their heart insists on returning to you, even when their mind says otherwise. They try to rationalize what they feel, look for explanations and reasons that justify this bond, but deep down, they know that this goes beyond any logic. The angels want you to know that this pulsating feeling inside them is also a form of learning and growth, both for them and for you. The journey between you is like a subtle dance, where every step taken reveals a new aspect of this love that challenges time and space. She feels that by your side, there is a peace and comfort that she hardly finds elsewhere. But at the same time, this closeness makes her confront parts of herself that she may have tried to hide or ignore. Your presence awakens in her the desire to be better, to face her own fears, and this puts her in a state of profound self-discovery and reflection. The universe is shaping her, just as it shapes you, so that both are prepared to live what has been reserved. However, the angels also reveal that this person carries wounds from the past, marks that, although invisible, still bleed. They are pains that make her hesitate, that lead her to build barriers to avoid getting hurt again. She fears that by opening up completely, these wounds will be exposed, and that by showing her vulnerability, you might see her in her truest form. This fear makes her keep a certain distance, even when all she wants is to be by your side. She feels the weight of your presence, the connection of your souls, but the fear of being hurt again is a barrier she still struggles to overcome. The angels ask you not to despair, as this phase is part of a larger healing process. They are by her side, helping her recognize and accept these wounds so that finally, she can move forward without the shadows of the past. At the same time, they ask you to keep an open heart, as your understanding and patience are essential for this bond to grow. They want you to trust that everything is being orchestrated with divine perfection, and that, in due time, this person will be able to realize that the love she feels for you is stronger than any fear. Even when she seems distant, even when you feel the connection weakening, remember that the universe works silently, guiding each of your steps and hers. In every moment of uncertainty, the angels whisper to your heart to keep the faith, for what is between you is sacred and special. This connection was not placed on your path by chance. It is part of a greater purpose, a path of evolution that both of you chose to follow together, even before you were born. This person is called to look at herself with honesty, to strip herself of the masks that have protected her until now, and to recognize that what she feels for you is more than a simple attraction. It is a love that heals, that transforms, that awakens in her the desire to be better. The angels are by your side, working in your hearts so that, in due time, everything will be revealed. And this something between you, which seems inexplicable and mysterious, is actually the force that will unite you when you are ready. Trust that the process is necessary and that, despite all the pain and uncertainty, this journey will lead to a deeper and truer union. The love you share is rare and therefore requires patience, understanding, and faith. The angels continue by your side, guiding each step and strengthening this connection so that, when the time comes, you can experience it in its fullness. This is only the first part of a sacred story, which only time and the universe can reveal. Every new day, the universe works silently to bring you closer, even when circumstances seem to say otherwise. The angels show me that, even in the darkest nights, that person is thinking of you. They reflect on the moments you shared, the words spoken, and those that were never uttered. Within them, there is a struggle between reason and the heart. On one hand, they try to convince themselves that it would be better to move on, to leave what they feel for you in the past. But on the other hand, their heart does not allow it to happen. There is an attraction that defies any logical explanation, a desire to be close that they cannot control, even if they try. The angels are by your side, calming your heart and asking you to keep the faith. This connection is not just any, it is something very special and rare, an opportunity for growth and learning for both. They see the depth of your love, how you are willing to wait, to believe that something great is coming. And this faith is what fuels the flame that exists between you, even when distance or challenges become apparent. Every time you choose to keep your heart open, every time you decide to be patient, a new wave of positive energy surrounds that person, helping them face their own fears and uncertainties. That person feels, even subconsciously, how much you are present. They perceive your strength, your light, and it inspires them, even when they try to resist all they feel. In moments of silence, when they are alone with their own thoughts, your face, your words, your presence invade them. They may try to escape, distract themselves with other things, but the angels show that there is something deep that pulls them back to you. It's as if a part of them knows that you are meant to meet, to understand each other, to live something unique and transformative. But for this to happen, she needs to free herself from an armor that was built long ago. This shield is the result of sorrows, disappointments, wounds that have not completely healed. The fear of surrendering and getting hurt again prevents her from clearly seeing what she feels for you. She wants to protect herself, to avoid suffering, but at the same time, she feels that by not opening up, she is losing something precious. This duality is like a storm inside her, and that's what makes her seem distant or undecided. The angels ask you to have patience and to continue radiating the love within you, for that love is a powerful healing force. They are working to dissolve the barriers so that this person finally sees that by your side, there is safety and understanding. This connection has the power to heal her past, to help her see that true love does not need to hurt, does not need to be a source of pain. This is a process that takes time, but the angels assure that every gesture of love you dedicate to this person is like a light that illuminates the shadows of her heart. There are moments when she wishes to completely open up to you, to express what she truly feels, to show the depth of the love she carries. But as soon as this desire grows, fear returns, and she retreats. This person believes, at some level, that if she shows her vulnerabilities, she will be rejected or that you will see the parts of her that are still unhealed. She is afraid that by exposing her weaknesses, she will lose your respect, your admiration. The angels are by her side, trying to calm her down and remind her that you accept her exactly as she is, with all her imperfections and scars. Every day she fights against this insecurity, trying to gather the courage to take the next step. She feels that by her side, she can find a love that is rare, a love that heals and liberates, but this requires her to open up to the possibility of being truly seen. The angels work tirelessly to show her that this love is safe, that it can be a refuge where both can grow and transform. They whisper in her heart, trying to dissolve the fears that keep her bound to the past and unable to surrender to the present. Meanwhile, the angels also take care of you, strengthening your patience and your heart, so that you can remain steadfast on this journey. They know how difficult it can be to wait, how the desire to be next to that person sometimes feels unbearable. But they ask you to trust, to believe that everything is unfolding as it should. The time that seems like a barrier now is actually a preparation. They are shaping your hearts, removing the obstacles, preparing both of you so that when the union finally happens, it is solid and true. This path you are walking is, at the same time, a journey of self-discovery and overcoming. It's not just about the love you feel for each other, but the lessons you are learning along the way. This person is beginning to realize that by resisting what they feel, they are only postponing the inevitable. The love you share is so intense that it cannot be contained forever. It finds ways to manifest itself, even if it's through small gestures, fleeting glances, in dreams that seem more real than reality itself. The angels show me that this is a decisive moment for you. There's an opening happening, a shift in energy that is preparing the ground for a profound transformation. They are aligning every detail, every circumstance, so that this person finally allows themselves to live what they feel for you. They are about to go through an emotional awakening, where they will finally see that the fears they carry are not as strong as the love they have for you. But for this to happen, they need to surrender. They need to let the heart speak louder than the mind. Trust the process, for it is divinely guided. The angels are with you every step of the way, ensuring that nothing is by chance. They see your faith, your surrender, and they are creating a path of light so that, at the right moment, you and this person can walk together. They ask you to keep radiating the love and peace that dwell within you, as these energies are touching their heart, dissolving the last barriers. Your journey is blessed, and in the end, everything will make sense. This is the promise of the angels, that the wait will be worth it. The angels remain by your side, bringing a new understanding to what is unfolding between you and this special person. As time goes by, their heart begins to open, albeit in a timid and cautious way. They realize that this love they feel for you is more than just a feeling. It's a force that transforms them from within, an energy that pushes them to confront the deepest fears, the uncertainties that have always kept them away from true love. For them, loving you means looking inside themselves and seeing everything that needs to be healed, and that is a journey that requires courage. There is something about you that triggers in her this desire for change. The way you live, your authenticity, and the way you face challenges inspire in her a desire to be a better, stronger, and truer person. It's as if your presence were a mirror, reflecting the parts of her that need attention and care, but also showing the potential for a fuller life, where love is experienced intensely and truthfully. The angels see this, and therefore ask you to continue being exactly who you are. Your light is a beacon, guiding her through the shadows of her own fear. In the moments when she feels like pulling away, when doubts seem to take over, it's your love that brings her back. It's your patience, your affection, your understanding that comfort her and make her feel that she can indeed find peace by your side. She is learning that love doesn't have to be a source of suffering, that it's possible to surrender without losing herself. This learning, however, comes with a lot of reflection, as she needs to deconstruct all the beliefs that once made her think that love was a battlefield, not a refuge. The angels show that each of your gestures, no matter how simple it may seem, has a profound impact on her. A kind word, accepting gaze, a smile that conveys security are, for her, small doses of healing that dissolve fears. She feels that with you she doesn't need to pretend, she doesn't need to hide her vulnerabilities. And this feeling is something she has never experienced with such intensity. But at the same time, it scares her, as surrendering means lowering her defenses, and this is something she is not used to doing. During this process of self-discovery, there are moments when she feels torn between the desire to be by your side and the fear of losing herself. This person has an internal struggle where a part of her wants to open up to you and another part tries to protect her from possible disappointments. This internal conflict is painful for her because, while she feels genuine love for you, she is afraid that by surrendering, everything she has built within herself will crumble. It is a fear that by opening up, she may reveal aspects that make her vulnerable, and that you may see her flaws. The angels are working to help her realize that true love is not a threat, but a healing. They whisper to her heart, telling her that it is safe to trust, that it is safe to surrender. They show her glimpses of a future where you and she share moments of peace and understanding, where both walk together without the need for masks or shields. She feels these whispers in moments of silence. When she is alone and deep in her soul, she knows that being by your side would be the most authentic choice. But there is another barrier that needs to be overcome, the fear of judgment. She fears that by showing who she truly is, you may be disappointed or distance yourself. This concern, although not rational, is very real to her. The angels ask you to understand this hesitation and continue showing her, with your actions and words, that you fully accept her. They want you to know that each day, her fear weakens while the love she feels for you grows stronger. This is a silent but powerful transformation that the angels are guiding with love and patience. The universe has a purpose for this connection, a purpose that goes beyond common understanding. This person has been placed on your path to learn about true love, the kind of love that transcends appearances, that embraces imperfections, and that is built on mutual acceptance. The angels reveal that you are connected by a spiritual bond that extends beyond this life. It's as if your souls have chosen to meet to learn and evolve together. This connection is part of something greater, something that only time and love will fully reveal. At times, you may feel like you are waiting for something that may never happen, as if this person will never be able to fully open up to you. But the angels assure you that this waiting is part of a larger process, a process where both souls are being prepared for a deeper union. They ask you to trust the natural flow of things, as everything is carefully orchestrated so that, when the right time comes, you can experience this connection in its fullness. This person is at a decisive point in their journey, where they need to choose between the comfort of the safe zone and the courage to surrender to what they feel for you. And the angels are by your side, encouraging them to take that leap, to believe that love can be a positive and transformative force. They show that this choice will be guided by the heart, and that, despite the difficulties, they are being guided towards you. The love that exists between you is a force that transcends fears and insecurities, an energy that is gradually dissolving all barriers. You are the safe harbor that this person has always sought, even without knowing. And every day that goes by, she gets closer to this truth. The angels ask you to keep being this presence of light and love, because the impact you have is immense. They whisper to your heart to keep hope alive, because what is reserved for you goes beyond any obstacle. This connection is a gift from the universe, something that needs to be cultivated with patience and faith, because destiny has grand plans for you. As this person travels the path of self-discovery and healing, you are the lighthouse that guides her. Your presence is a constant reminder that true love exists and that it can be a safe place. The angels are setting the stage, moving invisible pieces so that, at the right moment, this person finally feels ready to open up completely to you. They ask you to stay strong, because what is to come will be a transformation that will bring peace and joy to your heart. At this moment, the angels are closer than ever, watching and guiding every step of this journey. They see the doubts that sometimes linger in your heart, the silent questions you keep, and the moments when everything seems like a distant dream. But they ask you to keep the faith, because this person is in a crucial phase of awakening, where she begins to recognize that what she feels for you is something far beyond the ordinary. She sees in you an intensity of love and understanding that she has never found in anyone else, and this realization leads her to a state of reverence and awe at the same time. For her, you represent something that often seems inaccessible, a promise of a love that, although desired, has always frightened her. The angels show that within her there is a mixture of admiration and fear, as if the love she feels is a force she cannot control. She tries to keep a certain distance, believing that it can protect her from the emotional storms she feels by your side, but at the same time, every step she takes away seems to only reinforce the power of this attraction. It's as if her soul is pulling her back, showing that this is an inevitable journey. The something between you, which seems like an invisible and powerful energy, is a kind of spiritual pact, a connection that transcends time and space. The angels reveal that you and this person have a purpose together, a shared destiny that goes beyond mundane challenges. This union is destined to teach both of you about true love, about healing and acceptance. But for this to happen fully, she needs to free herself from the fears that hold her back. She needs to allow herself to feel without reservations, to open her heart and let love flow without restrictions. The angels understand that for you, It may be difficult to understand why she resists something that seems so natural and true. They know that your heart desires an answer, a certainty that she also feels the same as you. And the answer is yes, she feels it, but this feeling comes with a weight that she doesn't know how to handle yet. The intensity of this connection makes her question her own strengths, makes her wonder if she is ready to experience something so grand, something that requires surrender and vulnerability. She was led to believe, at some point in her life, that love is something that must be controlled, that it is dangerous when it becomes too deep. But upon meeting you, that whole idea began to crumble. She realizes that the love she feels is stronger than any fear, and that by your side there is the possibility of a fresh start, of a life where love is embraced and not suppressed. This realization, though wonderful, also brings up all the fears, all the scars she carries. The angels ask that you understand that this process is necessary for her healing, and that even from a distance, your love is a source of strength. This person is at a crossroads where she needs to decide whether to continue protecting herself, living within her barriers, or to allow her heart to guide her to you. This is a delicate moment, and the angels are by her side, whispering words of encouragement, trying to show that love is the only answer. They are gradually removing the shadows that cloud her vision, revealing the truth that has always been there, that the love between you is stronger than any insecurity or fear. Every time she thinks of you, something within her awakens. It's as if your presence is a constant reminder that life has more to offer, that she can find a happiness she never imagined. The angels want you to know that, even if you don't see it, your energies are connected in a deep and divine way. With every positive thought you direct towards her, with every moment of patience and love, you are helping her heal, preparing her for this union. The journey you both are on is made of small steps, of subtle transformations that slowly shape both of you for something greater. The angels also reveal that soon this person will start to manifest more clearly what they feel for you. She will begin to give small signs, gestures that show she is willing to open up, even if still timidly. Perhaps you will notice a change in the way she communicates, or even in the looks she gives you. These signs are confirmation that the angels are working to bring you closer, so that you can finally live this love without reservations. The universe is preparing the stage for this person to gradually feel secure by your side. She will be guided to open her heart, to set aside the protections, and to allow love to flow naturally. And when that moment comes, you will feel that all the waiting, all the patience was worth it. The angels ask you to prepare for a new phase, where the love between you will begin to blossom in a lighter and truer way. They want you to know that the time is drawing near when both of you will be ready to fully embrace this love. Deep down in her heart, this person already knows that you are her destiny, that the connection between you is something that cannot be ignored. She feels that by your side, she can finally be herself, without masks, without fears. The angels show that soon she will have a moment of clarity, where all fears will be dissipated, and she will see that love is, in fact, the force that keeps her safe. This will be the turning point, the moment when she will choose to open her heart and accept that what she feels is stronger than any shadow of the past. But while that moment doesn't arrive, the angels continue by your side, strengthening your faith and patience. They know that this journey is not easy, but they assure you that you are being guided along a path of light. They ask you to trust and, above all, to keep your heart open to this person, because the transformation she is going through is profound and will be rewarding. They ensure that soon she will also be ready to take the next step, to surrender and to build by your side a story of true and lasting love. This waiting is actually a preparation, a necessary time for both souls to be in harmony. The angels show that even when the path seems uncertain, everything is flowing exactly as it should. They ask you to continue radiating the love within you, as this is the fuel that feeds this connection, the strength that makes it thrive. The faith and patience you cultivate are like deep roots that sustain this love, preparing it to grow in a solid and unshakable way. What the angels reveal is that, at the right moment, all resistance will be left behind, and love will flourish without fears, without barriers. They ask you to stand firm, as what is to come is a union that will bring peace, joy, and fulfillment to your heart. And know that every moment of waiting, every instant of faith and trust, will be rewarded with a love that few have the chance to experience. Trust in divine timing, for it is preparing a future filled with blessings for you both. Now the angels ask you to prepare yourself for the outcome of this journey of waiting and patience, as the moment of revelation is drawing closer. They whisper to your heart that this connection was forged in the highest planes, where souls meet and decide destinies before incarnating. You chose to meet in this life. You chose to face together the challenges and lessons each one carries. And now, everything is aligning for this love to be lived deeply and truthfully, in a way that will touch not only you, but also those around you, inspiring many. This person is one step away from understanding the greatness of this love, from seeing that beside you they can finally be who they really are. The angels show that soon a series of signs and synchronicities will bring clarity to their heart, and this will encourage them to take the next step. They will see that all the time they resisted was actually a preparation for something bigger, for a love that heals and transforms. They will start to understand that by trying to protect themselves, they were only postponing the happiness they always sought. The angels ask you to remain steadfast in your journey of faith, because what is reserved for you is a blessed and protected union. This love, held with such care and patience, will blossom like a tree growing strong and unshakable. And when this person is finally ready to open their heart, you will realize that all the waiting time was necessary, that every challenge faced was a building block for a love that transcends all barriers. This person will see in you not only a partner but a true soulmate, someone who is destined to cross her path. The angels show that, by embracing this love, she will also find a greater purpose, something that will guide her on a journey of self-discovery and evolution. And you, by her side, will be the light that accompanies her, helping her to grow and discover the wonders of genuine love. This union will be a source of inspiration for those who witness it, as they will see what true love can do. The angels ask you to keep your heart open, as what is to come will be a gift, an opportunity to live love in its purest form. They remind that the path here has been challenging, but every step has been worth it. The journey you are about to embark on together will be marked by moments of profound joy, understanding, and mutual respect. This love will be a source of strength, something that will illuminate your lives, bringing blessings and teachings that will resonate throughout your existence. Now, the angels encourage you to welcome this new chapter, to be prepared to receive this person with love and compassion. They ask you to leave behind any remnants of doubt or fear, as what is to come is guided by the divine essence itself. This is the moment to trust completely, to surrender to the certainty that everything is unfolding according to the divine plan. They want you to know that this person by your side will find not only love but also a home, a place where she can be welcomed and understood without reservation. This love is a gift, something that few have the opportunity to experience, and the angels show that together, you will grow and evolve in a unique way. They ask you to share your light with the world, to inspire those around you, as this union has the potential to transform lives. You were chosen to be together, to show what true love is capable of achieving. And every challenge you faced was a preparation for this moment, where you can finally live love in its highest form. The angels are with you, protecting this connection and ensuring that nothing will interfere with what is destined. They ask you to celebrate every moment, to allow yourself to feel the happiness you have long awaited. This union is a blessing, a promise fulfilled, and you deserve to live everything that true love has to offer. The angels will continue by your side, guiding each step and strengthening this connection, so that you can share a life of peace, harmony, and fulfillment. Before concluding, the angels ask you to leave the following statement in the comments. I receive this love with gratitude and trust in the divine plan, to reinforce this promise of love and surrender. They want you to feel assured that everything is aligning, that every detail is being taken care of so that this love can flourish and remain strong. This is the beginning of a chapter filled with love and light, and the angels celebrate with you, knowing that what is to come is nothing short of extraordinary. Trust, love, and allow yourself to live every moment of this story that the universe has prepared especially for you. And remember, what is reserved for you is sacred, is eternal, and is evidence of the power of love that transcends time and space. Now, faced with this message that deeply touched your heart, I need to speak directly to you. You know, there is a greater purpose for you being here, reading these words, allowing this love to grow within you. The angels are guiding you, bringing you every revelation, every detail, because they know you have the courage to live love in its truest form. But for this journey to continue and for you to never lose the path of light that is being drawn, there is an essential next step. If you felt this message resonate in your soul, if these words touch the depth of your being, then now is the time to become part of this community of light, where messages of transformation and true love are shared. By signing up, you'll be taking a concrete step, showing the universe that you are ready, that you accept this divine guidance and are open to the blessings that come along the way. Imagine, each new message that reaches you will be like a lighthouse, a source of wisdom and comfort. With each subscription, more souls connect to this vibration of love, creating a powerful chain capable of transforming lives and bringing the peace and clarity we all seek. It's not just a gesture, it's a declaration to the universe that you are committed to your own evolution, that you want more, that you deserve more. Do you feel this calling? The decision is in your hands now. Feel this connection that strengthens. Feel the love of the angels around you, supporting you every step of the way. By signing up, you will be joining a spiritual family that will embrace you, that will continue to guide and inspire you every day. Click now, without hesitation. Trust. The path is before you. Just follow your heart and allow this love to grow even more.